Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. And in today's 1/6 scale figure review and unboxing, we're going to be taking a look at the present toys Django. Django Freeman from the 2020 Quentin Tarantino movie Django Unchained, which is possibly one of my most favourite of Quentin Tarantino's films. It's up there at least anyway, with the likes of Pulp Fiction, Inglourious Bastards, The Hateful Eight. So yeah, as always, let's take a quick look at the box. Quite simple, nothing too fancy here, but effective enough. We've got the silhouette of Django there. I'm assuming this is the figure with this sort of scratched out interior going on here. There's a nice little silhouette of the wagon with the tooth on top. We've got some chains across the box itself, some blood splatter effects. Flip it round, the chains continue around the sides but not the back. Very simplistic back here with just the warning and the usual warnings and so on the back. So nothing too fancy there, but it does the job. So without further ado, let's, as always, go down onto the table and take a look at the accessories and see everything that Django comes with. Okay, so here we are down on the table with all the accessories that Django comes with. Not a huge amount, but we'll start with the hands, as always, because you know, me and my hands. There are three pairs here, another pair on the figure itself. That's 4 pairs in total. I believe you get 2 gloved hands. The rest are without gloves. But yeah, let's have a quick jump in with one of the hands and see what kind of work Present Toys have done here. Okay. As I mentioned before, yeah, we know that Present Toys work to a price point, but these are not too bad considering. I mean, you can see the veining there and the bone structure underneath the skin and the knuckles. There's maybe 2 or 3 paint applications, well, 1 or 2 I would hazard a guess at paint applications there, and they're not too bad. Yeah, they're pretty good. Not too much detail on the fingernails there. Let's do the flexibility test. These are quite hard. Yeah. So these might require a little bit of work to get them to where you want them to be. So yeah, they're not impossible to move. They're not rock solid, but there's not an awful lot of play in there. So the gloved hands. Let's take a look at one of those. Yeah, some nice sculpting on the gloves there. There's ridges on the back and some creases around where the fingers meet. You can see some stitching in there around the seams. Where the thumb meets the hand. Not bad at all. Yeah, as I say, for this price point, pretty good. And once again, these are slightly softer actually than these hands. A bit more flexibility and give in there, so should be pretty good for posing. So that's the hands. What else have we got? Let's take a look at the weapons. Yeah, Django comes with 2 guns. Let's start with this one. As I said, we're working to a price point here, so maybe not a good idea to expect Hot Toy standards, but pretty good. A little bit of weathering on there. There's a couple of paint applications. It's bled a little bit there where it shouldn't have done, yeah, that's not a deal breaker. There's not much paint work on the handle there. There is a rather ugly seam line where it's been in the mold, but yep, no revolving barrel on this one, I don't think. No cocking action. But yeah, does the job. So that's gun 1. Gun 2, it's pretty much the same story, to be honest with you. Yeah, halfway decent paintwork, pretty good. There's a couple of colours on there, maybe a little bit of shading as well. But once again, no cocking action, no revolving barrel. Bog standard gun, really. Not bad. What next? Yes, the sunglasses now. Yeah, the ubiquitous Django sunglasses. Now, these are very fragile if you're thinking of picking this figure up, and I would say this for all 6 scale sunglasses, all glassed figure, be very, very careful. They may look sturdy, but they have a tendency to break, and I've broken a few pairs in my time, and had some choice words to say about it, and they're a hell of a nightmare to either replace or repair if you do break them. So yeah, super careful, but yeah, they look pretty screen accurate to me. I think these arms are a bit too thick, but I think that's probably to prevent them from breaking. So yeah, that's the sunglasses. What else have we got? We've got the hat. This is molded plastic, 1 piece of molded plastic. We've got a band around there. It's pretty screen accurate again. It's got a the drawstring on there, which is attached very simply by 2 pieces of tape at either side. So nothing too fancy going on there, but it fits there nicely and does the job. So yeah, that's Django's hat. And we also have his scarf, which is just a simple piece of brown woven knitted, I think woven material with a seam line on there where it's been sewn. Yeah, so does what it says on the tin. It's a 6-scale scarf. That's it. So that's the scarf. And finally, okay, the stand. Yeah, the stand that he comes with is the normal oval that we've come to expect. Nothing too fancy. We've got a sticker on there that says Django Freeman on it. That actual picture there on that sticker does look more like an actual still of Jamie Foxx rather than the figure itself. I'm saying that simply because of the thickness of these glasses here. Does not match the thickness of those glasses there. But yeah, standard issue crotch grabber. Nothing too fancy. I won't be using this in display. I'll be using a custom stand. But if you want to use this, it's there for you. So that's the accessories. Without further ado, let's go to the main event and let's bring Django out. Okay, so here we are with the man himself, Django Freeman. Got him on the turntable so we can have a little bit of a closer look at the outfit and that head sculpt. We will be taking an even closer look at the head sculpt when we get him into the details, as we normally do. But let's check out the outfit. I've had a look back and it's sort of screen accurate. It's there. It's a very simple outfit, so yeah, quite difficult to get wrong. But on the whole, yeah, the outfit pretty much matches. Although it could do with some weathering. We've got these very nice feeling suede. They feel like brush suede pants. They're very smooth to the touch. They look good. They fall really, really well. The body they've used does capture the physique of Jamie Foxx quite well. Boots are all plastic. No split cut boot design here, but you know, at this price point, what would you expect? We've got a very nice, there's 2 belts actually going on underneath here. They're both separate. I don't believe they're leather. I think they're pleather. I've not done the sniff test, but yeah, one's holstered here, as you can see, so you can put either of the 2 guns in there. Then there's a belt underneath, and as it comes back round, I will try and show you that. It's not the easiest thing to get to. As you can see there, that one is actually, the second belt is actually looped through the loops on the pants. The holster belt is actually sort of free floating, if you will. So yeah, that's the belt. Jacket is a corduroy material, a 6-scale corduroy material, which I think matches. I'm sure somebody will correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But yeah, it's pressed up buttons at the front there, although you see toggles on the outside, they are pressed up buttons. The stitching's really nice. The pockets are functional if you so wish to use them. The detailing's nice, as I say, stitching's nice. The fit's very good, pretty screen accurate, because it was well fitted what he wore in the movie. Underneath that jacket, we've got this blue denim collarless shirt, which is pretty nice. Yeah, it's got some buttons on there. I've not tried taking the jacket off because I'm going to pose him in as is, and then on top, obviously, and probably the most important thing, is this head sculpt. So I might go handheld here. Yeah, let's go handheld so you can get a closer look at that head sculpt. I'm impressed, I have to say. Now, there's only one head sculpt with this, and as you can see, it's head sculpt and neck, so it's going straight into the body. But yeah, I think they really have captured the likeness of Jamie Foxx there. Let's get in a bit closer. Yeah, there's some nice texturing on the skin. Paintwork is very good. Those eyes are very nice and glassy. The beard has got there's little flecks of white and grey. There's multicolour in there. That hair, very impressive as well. As I say, for this price point, I am really, really impressed. It can be hit and miss with Present Toys head sculpts. I've found that they either nail it brilliantly, or they're a country mile off. They don't seem to have an in between. But yeah, I have to say, I like what I'm seeing with this head sculpt, and I like that look as well. it captures the character very, very well indeed. So yeah, that's him out of the box. As I say, no accessories or anything like that. What we're going to do next is what we always do, is get him into the detolf, get him into a pose, add a few of the accessories, have a look at him under the detolf lights to see how he displays. So without further ado, over to the detolf. Okay, so here we have the present toys Django up in the detolf on the custom base, and I have to say, just from a distance here, there is some very, very good shelf presence going on with this figure. Let's get up a little closer so you can take a look at how he displays. As you can see, that costume is, that outfit is pretty good, and it stands up well under the detolf lights. I've got him in a relatively basic pose here, just holding both guns. I will be posing him with a hat on and the glasses on, simply because I love that look. But let's get up close on that head sculpt. And as I said before, when we're down the table, you're probably picking up that little scar there on his cheek, which is screen accurate. Facial hair is very, very good. The likeness of Jamie Foxx is spot on. It really, really is. As I say, often hit and miss with their head sculpts, present toys, but this one is a definite hit. The outfit, very well tailored, yeah. Proportions, very, very good. The body is pretty good as well, so you can, the articulation is very good, so you can get some decent poses out of him as well. So yeah, there he is. Django Freeman, Jamie Foxx from the Quentin Tarantino film Django Unchained. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please like, comment, subscribe. Hit that bell notification icon as well, because we've got an awful lot more content coming up. What I know of is the Black 8 Studios There Will Be Blood, Daniel Day-Lewis. That's going to be coming up soon. We're going to be taking a look at the Hot Toys Tech Noir Terminator. We're also going to be taking a look at the Hot Toys Blade 2 figure. They're all unboxing and reviews. They're coming up soon. Also, and I'm excited for this, is the 2001 special, which will be focusing on the unboxing and review of two executive replica figures, the Bowman and Poole from 2001, but also on a very, very nice piece, which is a 6-scale Evo pod, custom made. So yeah, stay tuned and don't miss a thing by hitting that bell notification icon. So from me and from Django, all it remains for us to say is happy collecting, look after yourselves, and see you next time on the channel. Thanks for watching.